Good afternoon, everyone. Sean here with the National Institute of Firearms, and today we've got a quick video of a masked robber firing a shot into the ceiling just before stealing the cash. This masked robber enters the convenience store and begins waving his firearm around and then points it at the clerk. After becoming combatant with the clerk, which is unclear if he used the shotgun to knock the display over here or if he fired it at this point. But then he goes behind the counter and then begins taking money from the register. Here you can see that he shoves the clerk out of the way and then pulls something from the drawer next to the register. Now at this point, as he's running out, he decides to turn around and then fire a round into the ceiling. We're unsure what exactly he was doing, what he was aiming at, but possibly a camera. Now, if you notice that a bad guy is being this aggressive and erratic, you want to remain calm. You remaining calm is going to allow you to logically think through the situation. Of course, you're going to be complying at least for a short term, no matter what the situation is, until you find your opportunity. And you also want to remember that your opportunities will come when you least expect them, if they come at all, and you need to be prepared for that. Now, those opportunities could be maybe defending yourself with your own weapon or firearm, maybe removing their firearm with some sort of hand-to-hand combat. Maybe it's just calling 911 and setting the phone off on the side, or even something as little as maybe snapping a photo of the subject or the suspect without their knowing, so that you have something to give to the authorities afterwards saying it was this guy, and maybe they can identify him from something off of that image. But these are all things to think about when you're going through a defensive situation that you can use in your tactical toolbox, as I like to say, that will help you remain alive and safe. Now, I will say that for this video, I'm unsure if that drink refrigerator at the end of the cabinet was completely blocking view between the clerk and the masked robber. But if it were, then that could have been a missed opportunity by the clerk himself to be able to do something. If he was going to do something defensive, grab some sort of weapon, meet him there, surprise him, ambush him, whatever it was going to be, that could have been a missed opportunity. Of course, if he could see clearly over top of all of that and the various items and drinks that were on display there, then that really wasn't an opportunity to be had, because there was clear line of sight between the two. I will say that it looks like, and I'm not 100% sure, but it does look like when the masked robber shoves the clerk out of the way just before he turns around and runs, it looks like he's not paying attention to really anything else but whatever is inside of that drawer. Now, that also could have been another time and another opportunity for that clerk to be able to do something. Like I mentioned, it could be a multitude of things. It could have been a defensive measure that he could have done, whether it be a weapon or firearm of his own, maybe attempting to remove that firearm from the threat, that suspect, or maybe just dialing 911 and setting the phone off on the side, or grabbing it and snagging a quick photo of the suspect in hopes that there's something usable for the authorities afterwards. So there's always a multitude of opportunities and things that you can do that many of us necessarily don't immediately think of in these situations. But the key point to this one is that if you notice that the suspect or the bad guy is being really super aggressive and really erratic, that's gonna make sure that you're gonna be really calm and relaxed about the situation. Because if you start getting amped up and start being a little erratic yourself, that's going to make him go up even more. Okay, so in order to help yourself stay alive and stay safe, you want to remain calm. And as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. If you thought I missed something, make sure you leave that in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you on the next one.